What are you doing here today?
We call this hired or fired. We interview qualified candidates for jobs that are a little bit different, but they don't get to know what the job is until after the interview's over. We feel like it sorts out the best candidates that way.
So how do you think this is going to go today?
Oh, just too wet.
Once or twice in this Jewish paradise.
Wombats poop them.
League of Legends players, they're just swimming in cheeks.
You just churn it and you're just going in.
It's actually the only one I think is going to go off the rails.
What kind of things are you looking for in employees today?
You know me, I'm a simple man. I just want some sassafras and tight ass. That's what I'm looking for.
Nope, can't say that. For me personally, I just want somebody that's not going to eat my egg salad sandwich out of the fridge.
You eat egg salad sandwich every day for lunch.
Frankly, I don't think it's that big of a deal.
Trust us, we can smell how big a deal it is, okay?
This job is quite outstanding in its field, if you ask me.
You know, this is one of the most important positions I think we've ever hired for in the history of our interviews.
Welcome in. How are you both today?
Whoa. You know, I was surprised too.
It's gotta be him. Look at the way he's dressed. So dapper. What's my name is the check. And who am I? A waste of space and a disappointment. But I'm just here for a good time.
You ever show up to the interview room and you see your candidates around you and Chucky without the red hair is sitting there? Who am I? I'm Ham and Cheddar. I am a Twitch streamer, I guess, right?
Do you guys mind if I get comfortable real quick?
Yeah, get real comfy.
Get real comfy. Good.
Yeah, no, it means a lot.
Oh, cheers. Are we,
Cheers.
business drink? Business drink? Yeah.
This is a relatively new position in the corporate space, but we got to know how you guys got into this field.
For me, honestly, I saw it advertised on Disney Channel. That was my favorite spot. I looked at it, I watched the show, and I thought, this is definitely something I want to do with my life.
I was on a business trip to Las Vegas recently and decided that I wanted to take my car back to LA and saw it on a billboard. I was so inspired when I saw this billboard that I decided this is the new business that I need to take on in my life.
Wow. What qualities do you have personally that make you cut out for this field?
You know, I would say consistently I'm a disappointment, so people expect nothing from me. So when I do perform, everybody's very surprised. I have deviated septum, so food time sometimes kind of gets stuck in there.
Oh.
Yeah, it's like a snack for later.
One word, dexterity, okay? I can solve a Rubik's Cube in a minute and 15 seconds. Dexterity is something that gets me through this position every day.
I just want to double check. Those Rubik's Cubes are not electricity powered, right?
They are not. There are no batteries
No
connected
wires?
to these
Okay.
Rubik's Cube. It's all manual work here because I think that a personal touch is more effective with this type of position.
The only thing I know about cubes is that wombats poop them.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. I want you to tell me what your best work outfit is. What do you think gets the job done the absolute best?
Well, I'll tell you what, it's going to be this right here. My mother was nice enough to lend me clothes for this interview. So I'll tell you what, there's so much freedom in this dress. It's my mom's. I got this dress for my mom. I got really high one night and then woke up the next morning and said, this is my plan. Will you let me do it? She said, yes, just don't stain my new dress. And I said, I'll do my best. Depending on the client, I could slip a sleeve down, make them feel more comfortable, whatnot. Just make them feel at home. I feel like this is the best option.
I like to wear a suit when I meet my clients face to face, but when we get down into the business, I do carry a hazmat suit in the trunk of my Lexus because I think that we work in a bit of a dirty business, you know? So I think sometimes it's best to keep ourselves protected.
Competition is fierce in this industry. Do you agree?
I would say so, but a lot of people are intimidated by me just based off the looks alone. Because I don't think anybody else goes to the job matching their makeup very professionally done to the color of their dress as well. I took a lot of time on this. My skincare routine includes a lot of Vegemite as well. Somebody talked about this earlier. I just kind of smear it all over my face and then I bake directly in the sun and throw chia seeds at it. And that's actually how I ended up with this goatee as well. And that's what I get the most compliments on.
I think the competition is fierce. We all know the most fierce competitor in our industry, Queen Latifah. I spent a lot of time learning from her methods, and I think that she's been an inspiration to me in this whole process of coming to be what I am today, which is a professional. Queen Latifah inspires me because she is a pioneer in this particular type of position, and I think that it's very possible that she could be an inspiration to all in this field.
This is totally just out of the blue. I just want a yes or no answer. Either of you experienced in butter churning?
Yes.
Yeah.
Do any of those skills translate at all?
I would say it's the hand motions that translate the most. Honestly, it's the downward twisting motions that really get to it. Let me stand back a bit. The dress helps with that too because you get the breeze between the knees and whatnot, and it's a long workout, so you just kind of go down and you just churn it and you're just going in, and then it got stuck a little bit here. Oh, we got it.
Speechless.
Ham, you want to show us your form for your butter churning?
I'd be happy to, Nandre. I mean, the thing is, I like to consider myself a man of faith. So I show up everywhere with my tallis ready to go. I am a man of the Jewish faith, and something that you all know that Jews participate in is Passover, where we eat matzah, and we put a lot of butter on our matzah. And my family has an ongoing tradition where we've churned butter once or twice in this Jewish paradise. Sometimes you really have to hit the angle when you push in. This is what I was talking about when I said before about the hazmat suit. It really comes in handy for this type of situation in this line of work.
Listen, gentlemen, quick, fast, simple. Give me your first response. One word that reflects your work style. Ham, go.
Affluent.
Okay.
I'd say courteous. Courteous. Yeah.
What is your mission statement?
Always be honest and open with your clients. Facts are not feelings. So I get my inspiration from my friend Ben Shapiro over here, and I think that my mission statement would just be that you have to be truthful and you have to be factual in this line of work.
For me, honestly, I learned this from Plankton. I don't know if you guys have seen the film SpongeBob SquarePants, but he said, and I quote, "If I throw it back, is it fair enough, crabs? If I speed it up, can you handle that?" I live by that every day.
Oh, wow.
I don't think either of them are Amish. They just love butter.
I think it's a big butter kind of celebration. How are we going to contact them via email?
We can talk to the carrier pigeon guy who lives out in the yard, you know?
That's true.
His name?
Steven. Now you're getting your birds mixed up. Welcome back.
This is one of the toughest cuts we've had to make in the history of our hirings and firings at this company. It just comes down to the fact that one of you came dressed to impress and the other one came clean cut, a little too much. We are looking for the position of Amish e-girl. And I wish I could tell you L'chaim here, Ham, but I think you missed the mark on that one. And we're gonna go with Chak.
Yep.
No, I'm so excited. Woo.
Wonderful.
I got hired for the position and I can't wait to start. I've really been working on my form, just nonstop here, and I'm glad it paid off in the long run. So
either way, you're still invited to Shabbat.
Okay, that's good to know. I got fired. I struggled a bit with the interview process because I didn't come dressed properly. I was under the impression that you dress for the job that you want and not the job that you have.
Are we? No? Okay. This next job, I think, has hit the internet by storm.
We got to get on top of this. We got to hit the market while it's hot.
I'm excited, personally.
Do you think they'll give us free samples?
I hope so. Welcome in. How are you guys doing today?
Am I in the wrong room? I'm in the wrong
room. Nope, you're here. We're ready. Oh, he brought
Gentlemen,
the turtleneck back.
My name is Nathan STANZ.
Oh my God,
What's up,
Stans? Why do you look so goddamn good? My name is EE, and I am a commentator for esports as well as a streamer on Twitch.
Hey, man. It's the only outfit I have.
You know, it's one of those renewable energy sources that is just all the rage these days.
What got you into this field?
Well, to be honest, I really like video games, and somebody told me that League of Legends players, like, yo, they're just swimming in cheeks. So I was like, bro, I need to do this. I need to be a video gamer. Unfortunately, I picked Smash Bros, and that just didn't quite work out. I could definitely see myself bringing these kind of expertise and services to the next Smash Bros event I go to. I mean, these top players, sometimes they just like to be babied and handled, okay? I'm the guy for that job.
Wait, was that a real answer, EE? Or are we talking about this fake job?
Listen, I'm not giving you any help.
Can I just get okie doked live on
I'm not giving you any help.
Because I just chugged some beer and I'm scared that this is a real interview now.
Well, I mean, it is.
What would make you think this isn't real?
Sorry. Yeah, I forgot. You said this was a real job that we are interviewing for.
This is much more important than anything you've ever done or ever will do.
Let me turn this on its head. Calling this a job is disgraceful to me and my time. I'm here because I'm looking for a career. I'm here because this is not just something I'll do for money until I die. This is something that I want to perfect. This is something I want to improve at. I want to be the greatest in the world. So honestly, keep the money. I'm here for the time.
Guys, how long you been in this? How experienced are each of you?
A decade plus 2 years.
Holy shit.
And grinding away.
That's impressive.
It's not something that you really get into, right? It's something that you're born into. It was just something that I knew, right? Deep down, I was attracted to it and I made it happen.
This job can require some extra equipment here. I want to know where you guys go to buy most of your supplies.
For most of my supplies, I'd say Amazon is kind of my go-to spot. Occasionally, though, I do have some friends who are getting rid of some things that I feel like will enable me to you know, it's good to have friends in all places, if you will.
For me, it's kind of a buy it for life sort of thing. You know what I mean? Like my parents, my grandparents, their grandparents, when they came across to America, it was something that they held on to and we've just passed it down. So I would say that, you know what, you can get the new stuff and it'll work, but if you don't have that classic equipment, then you're just not gonna get the best level of performance, I would say.
That's a good answer. What does your family think of your career path, by the way?
No, at first they didn't really understand it, right? It's kind of a new field, a new horizon. Like, you know, how are you going to get anywhere with this? And I was kind of thinking to myself, well, I'll tell you what, if there's, you know, a little crevice to boom, get in there and go the distance, damn it, let's get our Usain Bolt on and start sprinting.
Get in that crevice.
I'll never forget my 9th birthday. All of my friends around. Nana comes in and she says, I need to talk to you. And she takes me into the other room. And it's an industry secret. I can't share what she said to me, but I will say it shocked me. It changed me. And I've never been the same since. She's looking up at me now, crying a single tear, knowing that this was an important moment in our life and our family lineage.
When you finally get that product in your client's hand, what about that entire process makes you feel fulfilled?
I'm a big fan of Weatherman. You know what I'm saying? Ron Burgundy. All right. And that man was reading off that teleprompter no matter what came his way. So no matter what comes my way, I'm going to take it by the hands and get the job done.
For me, it's less about getting the product in their hands and more about what they do with the product. Because honestly, the possibilities are endless. And it's just, it brings a smile to my face thinking about it.
What other social media platforms do you utilize the most to kind of like extend your business reach?
A lot of people don't know this. I kind of keep it a little bit on the low. Snapchat is actually very lucrative, I would say. A little more discreet. And when it comes down to it, Snapchat's the place to go.
For me, this is a live reveal. I don't tell a lot of people this, but I am actually Q on 4chan, and I have used that persona to make sure that I am able to access my target consumer, because you can insert all kinds of little codes, right? And make sure that you're communicating the right things at the right time.
If you guys could walk it back to the first day you started the job and give yourself one piece of advice, what are you whispering into your ear?
Don't be nervous and don't worry how wet it is. It can feel unnerving, right? It's like, oh, it's just too wet. Yeah, I don't like this. There's something about it. Remember, my parents are doing it. My grandma's doing it. I thought they would have warned me, but hey, looking back, it just makes it better.
How do you feel about the phrase getting high on your own supply?
I'm pretty familiar with that. There was not always a time when I knew the best dealer. Sometimes you gotta dig it and get it yourself, you know? That's just how it goes. You know, from the East Coast, baby, we handle our own business.
I would say I moonlight as a professional reactor on Twitch.tv, and I watch a lot of Hell's Kitchen. And one thing Gordon Ramsay's gonna tell you is always taste your food. And I know that that isn't necessarily a one-to-one here, but I will say that deep inside, I made sure to take that, and it's a personal rule that I have. I am making sure there's a certain level to quality control.
I want you to write the name of the streamer that you work with the most. And on the other side, I want you to write the name of the streamer who is your biggest customer. How strong do you guys feel about these answers you're giving?
I'm ready to lose some friendships.
STANZ, it looks like you've got your names.
It was an easy question. We all know what we're in this industry for. We all know who's buying.
STANZ, why don't you show us the name of the streamer that you work with the most often?
Oh, is it backwards?
No,
it's Emmerich.
It's perfect. That makes sense, actually.
That's perfect for this job. If we can pull that off, I'm feeling great.
And then why don't you show us your biggest client?
You know, discretion is really important in the industry, but I need this job. My biggest client is actually EE. I didn't want to have to put you on blast like this, but I really, really need this right now.
Son of a bitch.
Go ahead and show us the streamer that you work with the most often. Ludwig,
Oh.
okay.
It's a typo. I mean Ludwig.
And
100%.
then hit us with the streamer who is your biggest customer.
When it comes to throwing things around, ain't nobody better than her. That's my girl right there.
Nice.
I have tried to get Amaranth as a client. Unfortunately, it seems like she doesn't reply to emails. I did find some success on a messenger box with OnlyFans. Not sure though if that was a bot prompt. We're still waiting.
That interview went incredibly well.
Honestly, I'm pretty confident in both of them.
I don't really care about who we hire. I just want to make sure I get a sniff. You know what I'm saying?
Honestly, I just want the product. You both did extremely well, like scary well, but we can only afford to hire one person. The job that you were interviewing for was e-girl, fart bottler, and distribution.
Oh, the wet part is real weird
It
now.
made sense.
I did not in any universe think it would be bottling farts. They sneak you into the industry. They promise you stardom, and eventually you're just bottling farts for an OnlyFans.
E-girl bottle fart collector. It really threw me through a loop, but needless to say, I was expecting some good things out of it. I wasn't disappointed.
Bringing up Amaranth, you both did great, but that's where the money's at. So
Yeah, she's the queen. She
is the
figured it
queen.
all out. I follow in her footsteps.
we're gonna just jump over the top of you and totally use you to get to ammo. So you, Stans, you are hired. You're
I'll
hired.
take it.
Congratulations,
Thank you.
Stans.
Oh,
You
the stuff
added
with my
me in the
grandma was
process.
also
You added
so
me in the
weird.
process. It's okay. I did not get hired for the job. Unfortunately, the gentleman I go against actually lives only 10 minutes from me, and I suppose they figured he's less of a risk, so they went with him. Not mad about it, just glad I got the opportunity.
We're going to put you to the grindstone for these last 2 months before the retirement. You're
We
going
are.
to be in it.
We are. You're gonna be
no.
working hard. Wet and wild, baby. Let's go.
I did get hired. Like I mentioned, e-girl fart bottle distributor has run in my family for generations. We have all the tools, we have all the know-how, and I think that we're really gonna put the old STANZ stamp on it.
He's a great guy. A nice family, great style, and he has the soft, gentle touch. That man was born to cup cheek.
Wow, that was phenomenal.
Yeah.
That was good.
As long as they don't get pooped on, I think we're in a great spot.
There's always a market to be tapped into.
It's an unlimited supply.
It
It
really
will
is.
never end.
It really
Yeah.
is.
I used to dabble in the amateur stuff, but we're talking big leagues here.
There are people out there who need e-girl fart bottles.
So how do you think this went today?
I don't know at any given point where this is gonna go.